Guys, welcome to the Florida Treasure Coast Market Update. Let's go.
You better get fired up.
My friends, happy Wednesday. Today we're going to do something a little, I don't know if I'd say it's weird, but definitely different, unique. But I think there are a lot of people out there who have these questions that we're going to answer. And it's, what if I've got a bigger family and I'm looking for a 5+ bedroom property, right? A 5+ bedroom home. So we're going to look that up and we're going to do it directly. Give me a second here. By looking at the MLS. What's the MLS? The MLS is a tool that we as realtors have access to see all kinds of wonderful information entered by every realtor in our association, right? Super helpful. The MLS, links through what's called an IDX feed to all these different websites: Zillow, Trulia, Realtor, Redfin. If you look at the main websites for the big brokerages like eXp Realty, Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, Remax, whatever, all of those sites are fed from this tool right here called the MLS, right? It's multiple listing service. So what we're going to look at again is 5+ bedroom homes here in Port St. Lucie. So I'm going to type in Port St. Lucie for sale, and then let's come down to, first I'm going to go type, and we're going to punch in single family detached. That's what most people are looking for. You can see we got 783 options. Here's a cool thing about this. That number was close to 1,400 within the last year. That means our inventory has shrunk to roughly 60%, 50% of what we had at one point. It's coming down a lot. That is great for sellers. It's what's keeping that supply low and that demand high, but it can be challenging for buyers, right? It's even more evident when you get into lower price points. The higher price point you go, the less that's true. The lower price point you go, the more that's true. So coming in, 783 options. If we look at 5+ bedrooms, I want to make a guess before we've done this, and I did not look. I'm going to guess it's like 16, right? That's my guess. Let's see. It's right up here. It's 26. Okay, so I was a little pessimistic there. So we got 26 options. How many are not single family? I'm going to get rid of that, and they're all single family. It doesn't even matter. So let's take a look, and you can see on the map here by looking at the green dots where they are. So majority of them are right in that almost tradition or PGA area west of 95. You've got some up in the Torino area. One's a little east there over by the Turnpike. You got one Center City, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are down here south of is that Gatlin? South of Gatlin. And then we've got a handful that are over here on the east side. Looks like we got half a dozen. So let's come in and take a look at what kind of prices we're looking at. So obviously you can get up into the expensive properties that are $1 million plus. In fact, let's go 880. 880 plus is 10 of the 26. Okay. So if you're looking, okay, Joe, where do they start? They're starting at 390. We got 390, 410, 450, 460, 463, 469. So you've got, if you go up to 510, you've got 9 options. All right. So there's quite a few options. But if you're looking to stay at, let's say, the 450 price point or lower, there's 3 options, right? Let's take a look at those 3 options just to see kind of what you get. And looking at the square footage too, you got 2,300 square feet, 2,100 square feet, and almost 3,100 square feet on these 3 properties. One is a brand new listing. It's been on for a day, and the other 2 have been on for 16 and 84 days. We're going to start with the most affordable of the bunch here. And so you can see here's the property. This is what you get for $390, but you're getting 5 bedrooms. Now, a lot of times the question I have with these is, are you truly getting 5 bedrooms, or do they have an office? Like this, I'm betting is listed as a bedroom. I don't see a closet. Okay. So the challenge is it truly a bedroom or not? And you're going to see that with a lot of these 5-bedroom homes, especially when you're in the lower price points. The higher the price point you got, the more likely that it is to truly be what it is you're thinking of when you think of a 5-bedroom. Now, this looks like a new construction home. It's listed as a 5-bedroom, but it's on a busier street. It's on Rosser. Okay. Looks like it's got a lot of, I don't know if it's beat up or it's dirty or what that is, but it's cheaper, right? This one I believe was 410. Yeah, that's all you get on the photos. Let's look at the next one. Okay, so this is a 2-story, beautiful from the outside. Nice paved driveway there and walkway up to the door. Beautiful tile roofing, 2-stall garage. Yeah, this looks nice. This looks nice. So then the question becomes, is it truly a 5th bedroom, or are they taking an office or something like that and counting it as a bedroom, but you're not going to get a window or you're not going to get a closet? And you'd have to either call the listing agent, you can call your buyer's agent, they can call the listing agent, or you're going to have to physically go look at it. And guys, I'll tell you too, if you're looking for something like this, I want to see man, that's a unique look on the back of the house. If you're looking for something like this, you might have to, especially if you're in the let's say 550 and below range on your price point, you might have to really think outside of the box, and you might want to invest some money to put that window in or to put that closet in. You're going to have a bedroom or two that's not quite the size you want. It's just the way it is. So if you can put the window in or you can put the closet in, you're able to get what it is you want minus that one thing. But by investing $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, boom, you can turn it into exactly what you want, or at least close enough to what you want where you can make it happen. So we've got 26 currently for sale. I want to see inventory numbers, like how many of these are selling, right? That'll tell us how hot this particular market is. So what I'm going to do is we're going to keep, let me just think here. Yep, that's good. But we're going to look at sold in the last 90 days. So 90 would be, we got 21 days in June. And I'm not going to count today because those sales probably haven't been entered in the MLS. So 20 days in June, you've got 31. So that's 51 in May. And then another, so 51, another 30 in April. That puts me at 81. And then I need 9 days in March. Okay, so let's go to 2023. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so here's 90 days worth. We've got 41 that have sold in 90 days. Okay, so 41 divided by 3, that's 13 2/3. They're selling every 30 days. 26 divided by 13 2/3, multiplied by 30. So we got 57 days of inventory. That's definitely going to be a seller's market, but it's not a ridiculous seller's market. I always say 3 to 4 months is kind of that neutral market. Anything over 4 months starts to turn into a buyer's market. Anything under 3 months starts to turn into a seller's market. At 57 days, yeah, it's a seller's market. It's a strong seller's market, but it's not a ridiculously hot seller's market. I did this on pools the other day. It was 9 days. That's a hot seller's market. So it's a little bit different, right? So you've got a lot of options. Let's look at these 41 that sold. In fact, let's come into 523 just because I want to get the numbers down low. Okay, 11. Let's see what we had in the last roughly 30 days. The prices for sold properties, right? They sold at 441 to start. We had 5 that sold under $500,000. And nothing sold over 830. So let's quickly look at these 4 that sold for under 5. This one sold. This was no, I'm missing one. Here's one right here. Let's see where this is at on a map. Okay, it's over here. And let's get in and take a look at it. We got a 2-story property. Looks newer. You got a 2-car garage. Yes, this looks fantastic. It's newer. I can tell you from an agent standpoint, this is pretty easy to sell to the majority of people. People like new and updated. Carpet, they're not a big fan of, but again, that's what's going to keep the price point low. So you got to decide, do I want cheap, but I get carpet, or do I want, non-carpeted flooring, but now I'm going to pay $20,000, $30,000 more. Yeah, this is a great house. If you got to have 5+ bedrooms, you're on the water, great house. This is wonderful. And where are we at? We're in Verano. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now this one, they obviously sold this one before it was completed. Again, you've got a 2-story. A lot of these are going to be 2 stories. Excuse me. But you can see they got a nice new house. Are there a lot of upgrades? No. They've got the laminate countertops. You've got carpet. I don't think I saw any chrome molding. Yeah, not a lot of updates, but you get new, right? So you get to pick. Do you want updates or do you want price? Here we're picking price. Here again, we got a 2-story. Now this one looks a little more, where's my other, it is dated. We got, this doesn't look bad. No, this doesn't look dated at all. Forget what I said. 2-stall garage. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. And you're in the 400s on this, right? You're at 460. Here's 448. What where's this at on a map? Okay, so you're just east of 95 on the south side of Port St. Lucie. Let's get in and take a look at some of these photos. Nice entrance, beautiful yard. Yeah, you got dated tile, but you got crown molding. Do you have carpets in the bedrooms? It's dressed up nice. These guys have professional photography, which probably helped them. Flooring is non-carpet. That flooring looks really nice. Beautiful backyard area. This was a great deal, in my opinion. I mean, you never know from photos, but that looks like a really good deal. And then we've got one more. This one was at 441, 590. Yeah, you're not going to get any good photos on this because this was a pre-sale. But there you go, guys. You got a lot of options. I shouldn't say a lot of options, but you've got options if you need that 5th bedroom. However, you can see there wasn't a lot of options under that 450 mark, definitely not under 400. So you're going to want to get 450 to 550 as your budget to have a shot at it. If you're in that 450 range, you can do it, but you can't be picky. If you're picky, you better be able to buy in the next 6 to 12 months. If you can't, it's going to be challenging. You're either going to want to look at 4 bedrooms that have that dinner office in addition to it, or you're going to want to up that budget, right? But if you've got any questions or ideas for new videos in the future, always reach out. Let's see, we got a couple. Paul, thanks, brother. Paul's actually stopping by here shortly. He's got a detailing company, puts a ton of effort in. He's a kid, man. He just graduated high school, I think a year or two ago. The guy is out crushing it, putting a ton of effort into building his business. He's got, here's his name, Paul Strang Jr. He's got all kinds of great marketing going on. He's got a great heart, and he's just a worker, man. I love workers. And James says, stay in the know. Thanks for the live. Absolutely, brother. And I appreciate you watching. Guys, again, any questions, comments, or video ideas for the future, always reach out. Otherwise, have a phenomenal day. Take care.